There's a political storm brewing in a cup, it appears, after the Trinamool chief Mamata Banerjee's assertions that all in the RSS were not bad and that there are many who do not support the BJP. While the AIMIM, the Congress and the CPM on Thursday attacked her for what they said was political opportunism, Ms. Banerjee on her part said that her remarks were absolutely clear. The BJP said it did not need certificates, meanwhile, from Mamata Banerjee.
আর একটা করে লোক গিয়ে আরএসএস এর নাম করে আরএসএস এত খারাপ ছিল না এবং এত খারাপ বলে বিশ্বাস করি না। এখনো ওদের মধ্যে কিছু ভদ্র লোক আছে যারা বিজেপি কে এইভাবে করে না সাপোর্ট, তারাও একদিন হাত ভাঙবে। আজকে আমি আপনাদের আবার বলি, একটা করে লোক রেখে দিয়েছে বিজেপি প্রত্যেকটা সংবাদপত্র চ্যানেলে, কি বলবে সকাল থেকে উঠে সে বসে বলে দেয় এবং সেই অনুযায়ী আপনাকে চলতে হবে। কিন্তু আমাকে দিয়ে তো এটা সম্ভব নয়। আপনি আমাকে দেখালেন আর না দেখালেন, আমার তো কণ্ঠ আছে, হাতে মাইক্রোফোনও আছে, আমার পাবলিক আছে, আমি আমার কণ্ঠ আকণ্ঠ বলেই যাব। আমার বলবার অধিকার আছে, এটা আমার অধিকার। আপনার বলবার অধিকার আছে আমাকে কালিমা লিপ্ত করা, আর আমার অধিকার আছে এটুকু বলবার যে সেটা মিথ্যে মিথ্যে মিথ্যে।
All right, so that's Mamata Banerjee, as combative as ever. There were, it was much more than just a point, Saurabh, on the RSS. She was also taking on the BJP. She hammered the BJP in her remarks over there by saying that there is a line issued to the BJP every day, and that is the line that all of the leaders need to adopt. But prior to that, she was perhaps poking at instances within the BJP where there are differences, where there are leaders in the RSS who have problems with the BJP. And so, that's interesting. What's she getting at? All right, Saurabh, we've lost line the line with you, but that's interesting what Mamata Banerjee had to say. 2 or 3 important points over there. Firstly, she began, and in this soundbite, she speaks about the RSS, and she speaks about how there are good people within the RSS, and there are people within the RSS, she says, who actually have problems with the BJP. And then seamlessly she moves to hitting out at the BJP, saying that there is a statement or a line which is given every day by leaders within the BJP to others in the party, that this is the line that you need to follow and ensure that you need to follow this. And she was directing her comments, I think, to somebody who may have issued a question, basically saying that, look, nobody is going to stop me from speaking. Nobody is going to issue a chit of paper to me. I have a microphone in front of me and I'm going to say what I need to say. So, Saurabh, if you can hear me, the question I was asking is, what is Mamata Banerjee getting at?
Well, you know, Vishnu, if we are to look at this purely from the context of Bengal politics, then perhaps what she is hinting at is perhaps the division within the BJP in West Bengal. A lot of the comments or the commentary that has been, you know, off the record being shared by old-timers in the BJP is that they have been upset with the, for example, induction of Shubhendu Adhikari and making him the leader of opposition in Bengal. So, her comment perhaps is reflecting that very angst of that certain sections of old-timers or RSS workers in Bengal from within the BJP who are still opposed to Shubhendu Adhikari emerging as the number one, so to speak, within the BJP in its Bengal frame of things. That's one. The second part, of course, is also what many expect or many believe is that the BJP has been consistently making attacks at Mamata Banerjee and trying to polarize. And in the polarization debate, they've been trying to paint her as someone who's been practicing appeasement. So in that context, perhaps Mamata Banerjee believes that she has to portray herself as someone who's inclusive, not just Muslims and Hindus, but also Christians. So therefore, if you see her Durga Puja event in Kolkata a few days ago, it was an all-faith event to promote a Durga Puja. So she is someone who also wants to promote an inclusive culture, and she says perhaps there are several RSS people who are part of that inclusive culture as well.
We leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us.